Hello guys, Unknown Gamer here. In today's video we're going to be talking about Battlefield 2042. By the way guys, if my voice sounded real grouchy, I'm legit filming this at 4:26 in the morning. I don't know, I just feel, I felt like recording, okay? I don't know, but fuck. I just woke up and pretty much I just feel like recording or doing something. So, hello. Anyway, once we get into the content now, feel free to like, comment and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I do normal talking stuff normally once a week, so feel free to sub and comment, like, it'll be well appreciated. So Battlefield 2042, and this is one of the only times I'm actually very hopeful for the Battlefield series at the moment though. It's been a long time since I played any Battlefield game. Like the last one I played is Battlefield 5, and that was a pretty much a big failure on DICE and EA's part. Honestly, I'm really disappointed in how they treated that game, and they just left it in the dust. Like, especially when they just completely abandoned the game outright when it was starting to get better. So hopefully with Battlefield 2042, it will actually do better. I mean, I'm hoping this game will be, supported fully, and really, they better not fuck up on this one, because this is one of the Battlefields that really does remind me of Battlefield 4 or 3. Like, I'm in love with Battlefield 4. Battlefield 4 is one of my favourite Battlefields in, like, the modern day title scenes anyway. Like, you have no idea how much I love Battlefield 4. So I see this game as a mix of a futuristic setting with a mix of like normal modern, which is kind of like the Black Ops 2 sort of feel, but in a sort of I don't know. I guess it's basically what our future will look like now, which is it's going to be interesting, and especially when it comes to the new stuff like the little robot dog thing on the trailer, which I'll show footage of. The trailer should be playing in the background. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else to say about it. There's lots of interesting stuff as seen in the trailer, like this big, massive fuck-off tornado. So this means there'll be like proper natural events in the game. I don't know if it's going to be fully scripted or not, but like there's going to be natural events in the game. This tornado will suck you in during the battle, and obviously the destruction mechanics of the game, just like in Battlefield 4. Honestly, I can't wait to see those spectacles. Honestly, that's the thing that I missed about Battlefield 4. It's just this big, massive, like skyscraper in Shanghai, and just see it fucking collapse. And I can't wait to see those experiences in this game. And it really is like fun, and that's what made Battlefield great, because the structural environments, and it's also breathtaking on how they do it, honestly, and this is why I prefer Battlefield over COD sometimes, because of those experiences, and obviously there's a big massive open world, and there's multiple ways in where you can actually fight the enemy, and this better be much like Battlefield 4, and yeah, I'm excited for it, and especially when it's on Steam, which I'm really glad about. Thank you EA for at least, so I had to use the Origin launcher. Well, even though you still had to launch it up anyway, but I can actually have it in my Steam library. Thank you EA, thank you. So yeah, there's other things that bothered me a bit, because apparently this will not have a campaign, which I'm a bit iffy about that. I mean, a lot of people do not care about the campaign, but I'm guessing one of those people who actually do, because I think campaigns really do give a proper like in-depth look of what the game's based upon, and what is molded, I guess, and what's the foundation, and what the premise is on like most of these multiplayer maps. And I think there already is a narrative about like natural disasters and something about refugees or something like that. I'm not sure, but I feel like a campaign would fill in the blanks of these like maps, and the many the modern technology and all that stuff. I mean, that kind of bummed me out, because it's just like it just doesn't feel like it just feels hollow. It just doesn't feel right to me. And I mean, I can deal with it, but it's one of them. EA, please, just add a campaign in it. But you know, that's just my gripe. A lot of people, you know, don't care about the campaign, just there for the multiplayer, which is completely understandable. But also, there's, you know, the standard stuff like the Battlefield, you know, the Battle Pass is going to be in there instead of loot boxes, which is always a good thing. I mean, it's not any better, but at least it's better than loot boxes. So, yeah, I've got to be honest, I am excited for this, and I'm not going to pre-order it yet. I'm not going to pre-order because I want to, you know, wait for the game to release first and see initial impressions, because I'm a bit skeptical at the same time, because there's also a lot of things like that the game's only going to have like 7 maps, which is a bit, I mean, hopefully the good maps at least, hopefully they're not shit maps. Also, there's other information about the game also being released on the original consoles, like the Xbox One and, you know, PS4, which is but apparently, you know, these consoles will not hold back the technologies being used, which is I'm glad about. They're doing the same direction as Battlefield 4. You know, the maps are larger on the, you know, more superior systems. A lot of people will be a bit mad about that, but it's necessary because these consoles are already about 10 years old at this point. Even if you don't have an Xbox Series X or a PlayStation 5, you're still able to play this game, which you should be grateful always for that. And obviously they're tailoring it to that specific console, so it actually plays like the, you know, the better versions anyway, which I'm glad about. But I feel like hopefully, you know, once these consoles get more available, we don't have to see these games just holding us back, which is not in this case, but you know, in the future titles or other games, they might probably will. If you get my meaning, I'm just being a bit more subjective on all these topics. But Battlefield, I have high hopes. I mean, at least it's not like Battlefield 5. Battlefield 5 was a fucking mess. Honestly, I don't know what the developers were on. I don't know what the publishers were on while making the game. They were very hostile towards their own fan base, and thank God they're, you know, going towards their own fanfare on this one. And it seems like it. And I'm hopeful for this game, and hopefully, you know, we all enjoy it. I mean, that's all we got to wait for. And yeah, and you know, my only advice is do not pre-order the game. Please do not jump the gun on it. Just wait until the game releases, or you know, as close to, you know, the date when it's released, and see and make an impression of it. That's all the advice I've got to give. So yeah, guys, I only just woke up, I gotta be honest. I don't know why I decide to do it this time, but honestly, I felt like I've done well this recording, despite my grogginess. So yeah, you know, leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And yeah, you know, have a good night, good morning. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'll see you then.